Bahamas 2018 commencement ceremony. Graduates anticipated this day for months, and it's finally here. I'm your host, Andrea Davo.
And I'm Leah Cooper. It's perhaps every university student's dream to make it to this point here today. All the hard work, all the tears, all the sleepless nights lead to this very moment. Our Bethany McDermott is out in the front speaking with the graduates right now. Let's see what they have to say.
I see that you decorated your hat. Can you turn so they can see your hat? So can you tell me a little about what it took for you or what inspired this decoration?
Well, what inspired my hat's decoration was thinking about all the struggles, because I'm also a single mom. I have 3 kids, I work, and I had to go to school.
It's been such a wonderful journey, a great 4 years, and I'm so happy to be done.
So now that you are done, tell us some of your plans for after graduation.
Well, I think I may venture off in the PR for a while, and then I'm planning on going to grad school next year.
It's really been worth it because now I could say I'm a first generation graduate.
So if you would take a look behind me, the graduates are walking down to take their seats for the official beginning of their graduation exercise. Now to my colleague Jade Bethel, who is in the crowd with parents.
Thanks, Bethany. We've already heard from a few of our graduates. Now we're here with
Yvonne Smith.
Hi, and who are you here to see graduate?
My son, Torres Smith, yay! And my niece, Tanisha Barnaby.
So how important is this for your family to have your graduates graduating from a university? Is this the first time it's happening? Or?
It's a blessing, it's a miracle, words can't explain how we feel right now.
How excited are you to see Sinead graduate today?
I am very, very, very excited because she did excellent.
So is this one of the first family members to graduate from university?
Yeah, she's the first.
Yes, for me, she's my first child and also my only daughter. So she is the first within our family to be graduating, so it's a huge celebration for us.
And I'm a proud alumni of the University of Bahamas, and 3 of my mother's daughter graduated from the college, so at the time. So this is a real family of UB alumni.
Excitement is clearly in the air in the grandstands at the 2018 commencement. Now let's go back to Leah and Andrea in the field.
Welcome to the 2018 commencement exercises of the University of the Bahamas. Between today and next Thursday in Grand Bahama, the university will be conferring degrees, diplomas, and/or certificates on the largest graduating class in the history of the institution. Among those graduating are 139 persons in the teaching profession, 182 in the field of nursing. But remember, excellence does not necessarily mean perfection. Many young adults are striving for perfection, perfect grades, a perfect GPA, a perfect first attempt at a project. While we can plan for perfection, remember that there is rich learning in failures. And if you miss perfection, you must still aim for excellence. Excellence can start small and then grow. Something as simple as keeping a positive attitude, as working well with your peers, as challenging yourself, and knowing that if you stumble or fall, you can get up again. All of these positive habits build character and fuel excellence. In the area of character building, I implore you to practice virtues that will never die. Respect yourselves and respect the dignity of others. Refrain from any form of illegal activity, and that includes corruption, even of the simplest form. Never discriminate against others, either by cultural differences, ideas, or opinions. Develop, practice, and maintain professional ethics at all times. And always be fair towards others as you nourish caring and open environments. To dream, follow your hearts, take risks, explore and go on grand adventures, make indelible marks in our country and abroad. I expect that you will do all of this with excellence as a guiding principle in your lives. Congratulations, University of the Bahamas class of 2018. You have all done very well.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Fred Papal to the podium.
Graduates, you have to stay committed to working hard. Your hard work has put you in those seats. Let me tell you that you don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the genius. You don't have to be the magna cum laude and the summa cum laude. You just got to get there before they get there. You just got to get to the spot before they get to the spot. You don't have to be stronger than them. You don't have to be smarter than them. You just got to outwork them. See, working hard is the great equalizer. Most of you can be successful and really accomplish great things. You just have to outlast those old habits to get to the new habits. Learn to work hard. Say yes to new experiences. Say yes to new friends. Embrace travel. See the world. Eat new food. Be comfortable with things that are unknown to you. Broaden your perspective so you can see the Bahamas not as it is, but how it could be. You are not average. You're not basic. You are the best version of our country. That is why you're in those chairs. Graduates, your legacy will not be in material things. There is a big difference between success and significance. Success is the material things you collect. Significance comes with all the people you can impact. Let's commit ourselves to move forward together.
Waiting for is finally here. All of the sacrifices and sleepless nights have paid off. I know that there were many days we wanted to give up, pack our bags and go home. Though that would have been the easiest route, I want to commend each and every one of you for your courage and determination, for pushing on despite your trials and tribulations and finishing strong. I ended up falling in love with the College of the Bahamas, now University of the Bahamas. My professors, my colleagues, and the members of the administration have left an indelible mark on my life and are among the reasons why I will hold this institution dear to my heart. It is with this in mind that I want, on behalf of the graduating class, to extend my deepest thanks to those professors that not only took up the task of educating us, but taught us lessons that went beyond the classroom. They have pushed us to our limits because they saw what we were really capable of, even if sometimes we ourselves were unable to see it. The work was hard, the homework and tests was exhausting, but the knowledge gained was worth the while. As this chapter comes to an end, we must remember that a new one is about to begin. We have a fresh blank page, and it is up to us to grab our pens and write our own stories. My fellow graduates, I ask you to write an unforgettable chapter filled with the fulfillment of your dreams and desires. Remember, we hold the key to our own futures. Give back to your communities. Do not be afraid to fail, and do not let your light be dimmed by the pressures of this world. In the words of the late Nelson Mandela, your playing small does not serve the world. Who are you not to be great? Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and in recognition of your attainments in completing the program of study prescribed by the university, I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all of the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, responsibilities thereunto appertaining. You may now don your hoods. I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. You may now don your hoods.
Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Education please stand and remain standing?
You may now don your hoods. I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all of the rights, duties, immunities, privileges, and responsibilities thereon appertaining. You may now don your hoods. Will all of the graduates of the spring of 2018 graduating class of the University of the Bahamas please stand and remain standing? You may now turn your tassel to the left. Please be seated.
Rashay Duncombe. Alexandria Scott.
Thousands of family and friends filled the stands to celebrate with the graduates. The moment they've all been waiting for is finally here. That seals the deal to all of their hard work and sacrifices. Although it is bittersweet for me because I say goodbye to some of my friends at the university, I celebrate with them today for their great accomplishment.
That's right. Despite the weather, there is definitely all smiles in the crowd here today. As you can see, lined up behind us is the School of Social Sciences, and they're collecting their degrees. Our Berthany McDermott is actually out in the stands speaking to one of them as we speak. Let's see what they have to say.
Thanks, guys. So now we are here with 3 nurses who came back to UB to get a diploma in midwifery. Guys, tell me about your experience at UB.
So this is the second time around at UB. UB is very challenging, but it prepares you for the world. So once you come here, you can go anywhere in the world and be prepared in whatever field you choose to do. So it feels good to be at graduation, feels good to be done.
So now that you have graduated and you've received your diploma, what's next for you?
Conquering the world.
Advice I'd give to anybody coming into UB would be to basically surround yourself with positive friends. Make sure have a timetable as to when you could study and make sure your time is managed properly. And thirdly, you must also make a complete connection with your teachers.
If you're graduating, what are your plans for after graduation?
My plans after graduation is to go straight into work. I do IT. I want to work hopefully for the Ministry of Tourism and Aviation.
My best advice would be just keep on keeping at what you're doing and just get it done.
Thank you so much. And now to you, Jade, with the parents.
So who did you guys come to see graduate today?
We came to see the one, the only, Chantal Sweden.
Alfonso B. Lewis III. He graduated with a Bachelor of Art degree in law. And I'm so proud of him today. It's a proud day for me and my wife. My second son, he graduated with a bachelor's degree in engineering. And for my family, we are so proud.
Now let's go back to Leah and Andrea on the field.
From Communications and Creative Arts and English Studies.
Among the 906 graduates graduating today, we celebrate with the academic unit of Communication and Creative Arts as our media journalism students walk across the stage to receive their degrees. I'm Andrea Davo for UBTV.
And it's always a bittersweet moment to see the students of the University of the Bahamas leave us, especially the journalism department. As you can see, the sky is even crying with us today. We're sad to see them go, but we wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Leah Cooper.
I don't even know if I could explain it in words. I could fly right now.
Create amazing friendships with some of the most amazing and bright and talented young people in the Bahamas that the Bahamas has to offer. So just keep an open mind. You're gonna be able to meet some amazing people like Amy here. So thank you.
Thank you guys so much, and we are really proud of our fellow media journalism graduates. Well, that wraps it up for me here at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. I'm Berthany McDermott for UBTV.
Doing mechanical engineering and my cousin doing journalism.
So was this one of the first people in your family to graduate from university?
Actually not. I am pretty much the first in my family to graduate from university. I graduated from UB, before it was UB, when it was the College of the Bahamas.
Well, that's a wrap for this 2018 exciting commencement service. I'm Jay Bethel for UBTV.
Important for UB North because graduations give you the importance of New Providence and Nassau. We have two separate campuses, one institution, and it's important that we have graduates and ceremonies for each of the campuses. And this year it's very important because we have increased our graduates from 60 to about 95, which is a great increase. And so it's very important for this community as well because they get a chance to celebrate their graduates right here at home.
Board of Trustees, Deans and Platform guests, Dr. Ian Strawn, Vice President, University of the Bahamas North, Dr. Roseanne Adderley, Commencement Speaker,
Welcome to the Spring 2018 commencement exercises for the University of the Bahamas North. Between today and last week Thursday in New Providence, the university will have conferred degrees, diplomas, and/or certificates on the largest graduating class in the history of the institution. After this evening's ceremony, we will have graduated 139 persons in the teaching profession, another 182 in the field of nursing, 189 in the hard sciences, and 258 persons to enter into the business and financial sectors. We will have conferred 687 bachelor degrees, 122 associate degrees, 58 diplomas, and 41 certificates. These graduates originate from throughout the islands of the Bahamas and several with international origins. Belonging to the class of 2018 are students who have surely been transformed through the many hours spent in and out of the classroom, through positive interactions with faculty, staff, and students. They have been transformed through learning new rules, and challenging the status quo. They have been transformed through years of study, from high school children burgeoning with new ideas into young adults, ready to use those honed ideas to shape a new Bahamas. My challenge to the class of 2018 is to identify where you want to make an impact, identify where you see a need for improvement, for change, for transformation, and help to make it possible. And as you do so, do it with excellence as your guiding principle. While we can plan for perfection, remember that there is rich learning in failures. And if you miss perfection, you can still, must still, aim for excellence. Congratulations, University of the Bahamas class of 2018. You have all done very well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the granddaughter of A.F. Adley and the daughter of the late Paul Adley, Laura Roseanne Adley.
Graduation is your last class. You have a guest speaker, and happily for you, there is no exam. Things are always one way until they are not. In the making of most major societal changes, as abolitionists huddled in their offices or enslaved people plotted in secret, there were always people around them working steadily at business as usual, at doing the best they could in the world as it was. I am not interested in criticizing those people. Some had good reasons for not seeking change. Nor am I suggesting that all of us need to devote our lives to thinking about visions designed to radically remake Bahamian society. Although I'm a big proponent of such revolutionary visions, and if you have them, let me know. But imagining life more unthinkably productive, more unthinkably fair, more unthinkably good than it is today is also an everyday practice. To you then, graduates, be the crazy person, against all evidence, maybe against all common sense, who stubbornly believes that things in your workplace, in your church, in your country, in this region, in the world, can be radically different than they are. Imagine the unimaginable. Work for that. Thank you.
Every one of us made the decision to pursue higher education at the University of the Bahamas. Whether the College of the Bahamas, now the University of the Bahamas, was our first or our last choice. I think I speak for everyone here when I say that this journey was no walk in the park. When our load seemed to be almost unbearable, many of us even considered giving up. Truthfully, my fellow graduates, giving up might have been much simpler, but it certainly had no rewards.
Will the candidates for certificates or diplomas please stand?
You may now don your hoods. You may now don your hoods. Will all of the graduates of the spring 2018 graduating class of the University of the Bahamas please stand and remain standing? You may now turn your tassels to the left.
Tarisha Danielle Ronsberry. Debbie T. Mills. Rikia Harrell Williams.
feel great. Great. After 6 years of hard work and dedication, it's nice to be at this point.
It means everything to me. To be here is very, very exciting. Like, it's just phenomenal.
And how do you feel?
I feel great. Like, it was a long journey, but she did it. We're so proud of her.
This solidifies that she can do anything she puts her mind to. So we're grateful to God. Hurricane, darkness, whatever, she's overcome, and I think it'll be good. So congratulations.
Relieved. It's an honor and a privilege because my daughter, she graduated tonight and she got a bachelor's degree in teaching. So I'm proud to be a father and a parent at the same time, and I'm so happy for her.
Well, it's a great achievement for my son being within this graduate lineup. His achievement is overwhelming for us, and he's representing us well.
How do you feel?
Relieved, excited to enter the new world.
It feels awesome.